Hi, Kris here.
Hi, Simon's here. It's nice to be in Trapendorf, Kris.
Nice you're here.
So today we are looking at 5 distortion pedals, affordable ones under 100 euros, and yeah.
So the first pedal.
Yeah.
It's from Harley Benton's, the little Blaster. It's around 30 euros. It's really cheap. Let's see what it can do. Then the Valeton La'Charger, just a few euros more. Then a blue scrap from Mooer, which is a real clean sounding low gain overdrive. It's a little different than the others. Then
we have the TRX Dual Drive, which is a very nice distortion pedal with lots of settings. And finally we have the Blackstar LT Dual, which is another awesome pedal.
Also 2-channel pedal, which makes it really interesting.
2-channel, exactly. Actually. Yeah.
So if you want to skip the talking and hear the pedals, you can click on the links below in the description. So the setup?
Yeah, we are using a Fender Hot Rod Deluxe because it's an amplifier that takes pedals so well.
It's the classical one.
Yeah. I'm using our PS SE Kris Robertson from Blackstar Cherry, and in the beautiful blue crab, I think it's called like crab blue, something like that.
Blue burst. It's a nice finish. And I have the classic player Jazzmaster from Mexico, Fender. Nice guitar with the P90s. Sort of P90s, nice beefy single coil pickups. So, let's give it a go.
Yep.
First one, we have the little Blaster. You want to give it a go with a humbucker?
Okay, yeah.
So, first the clean sound.
Clean sound without pedal.
Yeah.
Sounds nice, Kris. Maybe a little lacking of bass frequencies, but it's really nice for the price.
It is tiny and it sounds a little tiny, right?
Yeah, you're right, Kris.
But I enjoy that it's not nerving at the top end. Some distortions tend to have a little weird presence on the top end. You have
fuzzy top end.
Yeah, and this is smoother, but it has a little too less bass for my taste. Well, let's see how it works with the P90.
Yeah.
You have 2 sound shaping knobs, so you have the tone and the presence. With your humbucker, I found it better to back it off a little.
Because of the character of the humbucker, which is very gnarly.
It's very pushing it, harder.
Let's see how it sounds with your guitar, Kris.
Yeah, sure. So, first without. Actually, it fits almost better because of some frequency pushes from the P90.
It's cool sounding.
It's really nice and easy to play.
Yeah,
and it felt really nice and smooth. You get motivated to dig in
and play. Actually,
it's nice.
It's a nice pedal.
I actually like the presence a little higher. You also set it a little higher, right?
Yeah, because, a little bit higher.
Yeah, because it made it more open sounding, which is weird because you have a single coil.
Yeah, sometimes you don't want the single coil to open it, but in that case it works.
I think it works even better, yeah. All right, cool.
Sure.
Nice pedal. Okay.
To the next one.
Which is the Valeton La'Charger. It's also a real distortion, so it's not an overdrive. You can dial it back, but it has quite some gain. So I have the cable, so I'll give it a go. You have a bass and a treble control, which is really nice in this price range. Well, let's see if it works. Okay, it has lots of mid.
Yeah, it's sounding awesome, man. It's really awesome.
It's good. I mean, what does it cost? Like 40 euros?
I think something
like 40 euros.
For the price is a killer.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can set it on a lower gain setting. I found it a little too dull, maybe, but you have the treble, so maybe you can find your lower gain setting, which goes in this direction. I find this is something like sort of a sweet spot, which is like almost 3 o'clock on a gain, and then pushing a little bass.
It's cool. People can copy the settings because they are seeing the pedals.
Yeah,
so sure. That's the sweet spot. So check it out.
This is nice setting. Let's give it a go with it.
Let's see how this sound with full humbucker pickup. Kris, can I say that this pedal has good dynamics when you roll off the volume?
Volume,
yeah.
Okay.
It was really reacting to the picking dynamics, so it's a cool pedal. I like it. I like it.
Actually, again, the same thing. I liked it with the humbucker, even with more, more push.
Yeah.
Little more bass, a little more treble, a little more gain to get a really open sounding with your.
Yeah, it's a cool pedal.
Yeah,
sounds good.
Good
so
stuff.
The next one?
It's the Blues Crab from Mooer, however you want to pronounce it.
That's a funky name, Kris. How do you say it?
I love their product, but I feel really uncomfortable pronouncing the name. But whatever. Wherever you live, you pronounce it anyhow different. So it's an awesome pedal. That's my favorite small gain pedal from Mooer. It's a really low gain pedal. It's sort of a classical remake, kind of an homage to a classical blue pedal.
Okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because it has a lot more bass, a lot more treble than like a Tube Skimmer sort of mid-pushy pedal, and it sounds really clean, even though it's distorted. So you can start. You have to leave.
Yeah, let's try the guitar in clean mode and then the overdrive. it's so clean sounding. It's like you have the distortion, and on top of that you have your clean tone. It's very nice.
That's an interesting thing, which makes, I think this is the reason why you don't lose bass and treble, because in many cases if you turn on distortion or overdrive, it tends to squash your sound.
Compress it, it gets MIDI and
which is nice. But if you don't want this and you don't want to spend a lot of money on some boutique stuff, this is a sort of a nice clean-ish boost. Let me show you with a single coil pickup, because it reacts really nicely. If you set it like in a neck position and you play clean, you have all this, you know, nice bass and treble from the amp, which we all know and love it for. So it's almost like a tube distortion of an amp. You know, if you
it's like a clean
have
boost
it on a little bit, you know, on this dirty setting or level.
It's sounding awesome.
Yeah, it's
very
really
dreamy,
nice.
very soft and full.
And it reacts really fast. So if you play like, you know, sort of chicken picking stuff, it's really, you know, not
responsive.
getting in your way.
This is the kind of pedal that you may want if you love your clean tone, but you want something more, not so much more, but a little push.
Yeah,
I like
it doesn't really
like
change your sound, which is not common. Great one.
Great.
Okay, T-Rex Dual Drive. Well, this is exactly the opposite, because it is really mid-rangey, which you know from some historical pedals. But it's a lot more versatile because you have two channels. You can switch between A and B, set it different, and you get your mid push. So if you want to push a driven amp, you can do it. It works pretty well. Or if you just have a really completely clean sounding amp, you can go into some creamy bluesy distortions. It has enough gain for rock, but I don't find it very useful if you want to chug. You know, if you want to play some dirty,
some kind
modern
of
hard rock
and metal stuff.
It's okay, but that's not the most, you know, what it can give you. It's more into creamy, nice melody stuff, or into with lower gain settings and more level, into pushing your driven amp. That's an awesome thing what it can do. This time it's our mid to low gain overdrive on the first sound in A. Really smooth.
It's cool. It's really creamy. Rock and roll, but creamy at the same time.
And the second one has more gain, and it's also a little more hairy. It's a little more aggressive. So I switch between A and B, and then you get the lead.
Let's see how this sounds, Kris.
So the A. And then the B. Even though the gain on the A channel is set way higher than on the B, you have around now the same gain, but you still hear that it's a little more mid-scooped on the B channel.
Yeah, so more aggressive on the B channel.
More of a rock channel, and the first is more of a bluesy kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
let's see how they
Yeah.
sound with some nice humbucker pickups.
Let's give it a go.
Okay. Let's start with the A channel. B channel,
and then the
Kris.
B.
It's nice sounding, nice sustain.
Really MIDI and creamy.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
It's nice one. All right, and then we arrive to the last pedal, which is the Blackstar LT Dual. Also 2 channels, also 2 gains and 2 volumes, so you can really use them as 2 real like amp channels or
I guess
presets
so.
on your multi-effect, but in a way simpler way, and it's also analog as all the other 4 here. So you have this ISF part, which is like, you know, British and American, you know, tone shaping, which I would more call like a little more mid-scooped to a little more, you know, classic rock stuff.
Yeah.
And this pedal has a lot of bass, and
Okay, let's
really
try it.
punchy. So let's give it a go.
Yeah,
and
sure.
we have gain pretty much up because way up because this pedal sounds actually like an amp, which is not that common with pedals that don't cost as much.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. I
So
agree.
that's a really nice thing. Let's try it.
Sounds so big and full of
Really
chunky bass.
rich. Yeah,
Let's see it with
you
your
even
guitar.
have to be careful with your bass setting on your amp. If you have this pedal, you can, you know, leave your bass just right in the middle. You don't have to push it on because
Yeah,
this will give you all the
everything comes
bass
from the
end.
pedal.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, let's hear it with the P90.
Yeah, it's hard to believe the P90s.
Yeah.
So huge sounding. It's awesome.
Crazy. It
Crazy.
fits really good. I mean, I started to think that I love this guitar. It doesn't matter what I play it with. I never thought about
Yeah,
these
it's-
pickups being so versatile and so chunky if you wanted
Yeah,
them to.
yeah. I bet you can play some metal with it.
Yeah, definitely. Let's try it. Let's go metal, baby.
Wow.
Cool. That's nice.
It's like a wall of sound.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
We had it all, right? Which is your favorite?
I think my favorite
right now?
is the last one because of the amount of bass frequencies. I used to play with very high gain amps, and this one reminds me of the good old days with the rectifier and amps like that. But
sure.
It has its own character, so it's nice to have one in the pedal, and I think I'll get one.
That's a really nice stuff, and it's like something like 90, 100
yeah,
euros.
I think something like that. It's
really
very cheap.
Price for a 2-channel
little
pedal.
And the tonal quality is awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your favorite, Kris?
I think it's clear already. Blues Crab.
Yeah,
I love it. I love high gain stuff. I have some awesome high gain stuff already. This is something which I never really found. Doesn't matter how expensive, which when my heart beats to, when in this sort of sound. But I really like if it's a low gain pedal. So yeah, that's my choice. All right, guys. Let us know what you think. Which was your favorite, or what combinations you found nicer, which guitar, and just what's in your mind. So if you have anything to say, comment. If you want to subscribe us so you don't miss any new videos coming up, you can click on the subscribe button. Cheers, guys.
Bye, guys.